So in this section of the lecture, we are going to talk about drill down reports. We already have talked about hierarchies in the universe, and I will be able to show you how hierarchies are tied with drill down reports. So the first thing that I'm doing is I am creating a very simple report. So I'm grabbing a couple of objects here and then a couple of measures. I'm not building any filters. I'll just run the report. And this is how the data looks like. I mean, by default, it puts it in a vertical table and all of that. So we know all of this part. So now I'm going to go to the Analysis tab. And in the Analysis tab, there is this option for drill. Right? So I mean, by default, even if you just click on drill, it's going to start the drilling option. So if you click on drill, then you can see that these data elements become hyperlinks, right? So these data elements become hyperlinks. Why are these data elements becoming hyperlinks? Because these data elements are defined in the universe as hierarchical objects. So if you remember in the universe and towards the later part of the universe design training, I showed you how to build hierarchies and how to build custom hierarchies and all that, right? So these data elements are hierarchical in nature or are part of one of the hierarchies that are built in the universe. Hence, when we do the drilling, it makes these elements hyperlinks. And what exactly do we mean by hyperlinks? I'll tell you. Right now, the data in this report is at the year and state level, right? So every record that you see is unique for that year, for that state. In the query, I can go back and show you the query. In the query, I only have these 4 objects. I do not have anything else. But when I start drilling, and think of drilling as if there is a ladder and you are going up or down the different levels of a ladder, okay? So year is the highest level of the time hierarchy. I hope everyone can understand this. So if there is a ladder for the time hierarchy and the highest level is year, the next level down is quarter probably. And then from there, the next level down is month. And from there, the next level down could be week, or could be individual days. And similarly, if region is a hierarchy, then the highest level could be country or continent. I don't know if in this database we have continent level information. If we don't have continent level information, then the highest level could be country, then the state, or maybe if there are regions defined which are kind of a combination of states, then from country to region to state to cities to zip codes. So that's another hierarchy. And the hierarchies are defined in the universe, so we don't necessarily have to worry about it. So let's say if I click on 2006. So when I click on 2006, now what it does is it gives me only 2006 data, first of all, but it allows me to go down to the next level of 2006, which is quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. So these 4 quarters that you are seeing, you can see that it automatically applied the 2006 filter here because I clicked on 2006, and then it is showing me the next level from the year object. The next level was a quarter object, so it's showing me the quarter object. Now let's say I'm worried about quarter 3 results. When I click on that, now it shows me the months within quarter 3. Now this shows you what exactly is happening here, right? So you have 2006 quarter 3 results showing up. Now you can drill down further if you want to. There are, I think the next level down in this is weeks. So now you can go down to the weeks level, right? I don't know, maybe there is another level down. I don't know, maybe day or holidays or not. But anyways, so So this is how you drill down. So this is showing you the total path that we have taken for drill down. So it is as if you have a ladder, you are at the top of the ladder and you are going one step down at a time. Now you can go back up by clicking on this button, which is called drill up. So you can drill up and go back to where you started. Okay. You can drill down on multiple columns at the same time. For example, there's a hierarchy here, there's a hierarchy here. These are two ladders side by side. So if I want to drill down, let's say on Texas, it shows me all of the cities within Texas. And then I can drill down further to see what is going on in one city, and I can drill down to the store names, right? If I drill back up, now I can start a second drill on the year. So now you can see that I'm drilling down on the state, and I'm drilling down on the year as well. So you can have multiple drillings going on. All it does is it allows you to see the data at different levels without having to modify the query. I have not yet modified the query. The query still has this level of information. But the fact that these two are hierarchical objects, it allows me to drill up and down on that hierarchy. Okay, so that's the important thing. So if I go back up here, let's see, I start drilling down on New York. So this is my only drill. This drop down allows me to select a different value as well. So this is called drill across. So you started drilling down on one state, and then you decided, well, instead of this state, why don't I look at the city level information for Illinois? Or why don't I look at the city level information for Texas? Right? So this is called drill across. You are at this level of the ladder. You came down one step. So instead of going up and drilling on something else, you can stay on this step, and then maybe there's a ladder right next to it, which is the drilling for the state of Texas. So you basically jump or hop over to the other ladder and say, well, I'm already drilled down to the next level, so I don't need to go back up and then start drilling back on state of Texas, so why don't I jump over to the next ladder? So that's called drill across. So drill down is going down from one level to the next lower level to the next lower level. Drilling up is going up on the same ladder from one level to another. And then drill across is when you drill down to a level and you don't want to keep drilling on that specific value that you selected, you can drill across and select a different value. So that's pretty much all about drilling. Drilling is not possible if you have not defined hierarchies in your universe. And by the way, if you don't define hierarchies in the universe, what happens? It assumes that the sequence in which the objects are defined, this is a hierarchy. So I mean, yeah, it will still allow you to drill down, but it's not going to make a lot of sense because you probably are not going to arrange all of these objects in the hierarchical order. And if you don't define hierarchies or custom hierarchies, then it is going to assume that this is a hierarchical level.